You're all capable. Okay? It shouldn't be, I shouldn't have to remind you every day to do your homework. I shouldn't have to check you if you fail a test. You should still do your homework. Okay? But here we are. Use the pre-night principle. Say to yourself, you know what? What is it I don't want to do? Oh yeah, that's my homework. What do I want to do? Oh, sit on my phone all night and kill my brain cells. You know, get my crack fix for the 17th time today. You know, that's dopamine rush that you get when you get on your phone and you get all the stuff you like on it. At least it's dopamine. Makes you feel good. All right? Don't leave it up to other people to have to regulate your behavior. Do it yourself. You're old enough. You're mature enough. Okay? Now, does that mean that you're going to not forget something? Is that what I'm saying? That you got to be perfect? Of course not. Of course not. But can you imagine, how many of you, well, see, this is part of the problem too, not enough parents actually ask this question anymore. But how many of your parents still ask you, do you have any homework or did you get your homework done? Okay, hands go up. Imagine going up to them and saying, without solicitation from them, hey, Mom, Dad, I just want to let you know I already did my homework. I'm good to go. And not be lying about it, by the way. Or, hey, Mom, Dad, you know what? I know you're going to ask me about my homework, but I'm going to get this done first, and I'm going to do it. Wait, on second thought, don't do that. Because you don't want to give them a heart attack. You don't want to send them to the hospital and have to call EMS because they're shocked that their child just got responsive. Okay? Follow what I'm saying? That's a joke, but you get the point. Imagine if you did that for them. Hey, Mom, you know what? I know I gotta get the dishes, but I'm gonna finish this game real quick and then I'm gonna do it. Okay? Okay. Just as long as you what? Remember to do it. And by the way, how about this one? Anybody ever been playing the video games? Or whatever it is you're doing? And your parents come to you and tell you to do something? And you're like, okay, just wait a minute. And they're like, now. Has that conversation ever happened? Okay? Yeah. If you're a teenager, it probably has. And you're pissed. You're like, why I gotta do it now? I'm in the middle of this. And you get to the point where you hear that tone of voice and you're like, I got it. And you put it down. And you're mad. You're like, why in the middle of the game? Why couldn't they just let me finish the game? You know why they couldn't let you finish the game? Anybody know?
Because you wouldn't have done it.
That's right. Because their brain power is going to be extra expended when they let you finish the game, and then what? You don't do what you're supposed to do, and they got to come back at midnight and go, freaking kid didn't take the trash out. And now what have you just done? Not only brain power wise, but what have you just done? Because what is your mom going to do? Or your dad going to do? Probably take it out for you, unless they're one of those old school parents, like they get you out of bed and go, I don't care how much time it is, get up and go take the trash out. I'm not recommended, but you get my point. So lighten your parents' load. Don't make them have to think for you, and don't make them have to do the things for you that you know you're supposed to. Okay? And yes, did I slog through the hours of checking my children's homework to make sure that everything was good and making them go back and redo it sometimes 2, 3, 4 times because it wasn't what it was supposed to be? And slog through the math problems and slog through the grammar and slog through the social studies worksheets and science worksheets and everything else? Yes. Pay the price to do that at a young age so that when they reach the point of middle school and high school, that they can be what? Prepared, responsible, self-sufficient, what? Independent. You follow what I'm saying? That's a parent's dream. To not have to follow up and wipe my kids' noses after every little thing. Now, P.S., they ain't perfect. Believe me. They do enough stupid crap to keep me busy. But at least I don't have that stuff on my plate. Follow me? And I'll tell you what, I appreciate that very much. It's not lost on me how much I appreciate that my children are responsible in many, many ways, up to a point. It lightens my load. Okay? Now if I could just get them to stop fighting each other. Anybody know about that? Anybody know about fighting a sibling? Getting mad, being catty, being petty, being nasty, being mean? Right? Yeah. Okay. So there's that. Any comments or questions on pre-math? So, when you go home today and you're like, I don't want to do this homework, say to yourself, finish the thought, because I want to do whatever it is. And then say to yourself, okay, I'm going to do what?
Do
What I have to do.
do what you want.
Perfect, Anthony, well said. I'm going to do what I have to do so I can do what I want to do. And if what you want to do, in my book, if what you want to do, like Maddie, she'll lay on a couch for 6 hours straight, streaming I don't know, Boy Meets whatever, what are the shows you guys watch, whatever the kids are watching today, you know, and stuff. Boy Meets World, right? There you go. And I'm thinking, it's on a freaking loop. Like, I've seen this one episode 6 times or something. What is going on here? Okay, you know what I'm talking about. But that's what she wants. If that's what she wants to do on a given day, because she did her job, why am I gonna, you know what I mean? She handled her business. That's all I ask for my kids. Handle your business. Now, would it kill my son to go outside and play a little bit more? You know what I'm talking about, right? Got a bunch of inside dogs. Not a lot of kids like to go outside and play, you know, shoot hoops or throw the ball, stuff like that. Because you know what, these things are so what? These things. They're so addictive, man. I'm telling you. You think I'm kidding about the crack analogy. It's addictive, bro. Okay? So, man, that's a whole nother discussion, a whole nother day. All right, so number 7 was a what do you think question. Time to get out of here. 0210. What do you think question? What do you think is the key to remembering when choosing what to use a reinforcer? Now, before you give your answer, let me frame it more clearly for you. I mean, I think that's perfectly clear, but let me help you. If I want to get you to do something repeatedly, what is the most important thing I have to understand or learn or know about reinforcement? If I want to get you to repeat a behavior, what is it I have to know?
What you want.
Bingo. If I'm going the positive route, right? If I'm going the positive route, I have to know what? No. I have to know what is going to get you to what? Do it again. In other words, if your parents at home said, hey, I need you to clean your room, and you're like, nah, and they're like, we'll give you $20. You gonna clean your room
Yeah.
for $20? Looks like they struck gold on that one, right? But what if they come along and go, hey, I need you to clean your room? You're like, yeah, nah, and like, I'll give you a can of sardines. You're gonna probably, no, not probably, you're gonna be like, what? That's stupid. What am I, a trained SEAL? You know, you're not gonna like that. So the point of it is, you're not incentivizing someone to do something, Lily, if you pick something they don't like. Like if I said to you, hey, Lily, if you do your homework all week and get an A on the test, we'll get you tickets to a Lightning game. And you hate hockey, is that incentivizing? No. Right? But if I say, we'll take you to an anime show, I don't know, I'm guessing here. No, you don't like that. You do. If I said anime show, you'd be like, oh, I'm on it. Right? Oh, come on, Tora, don't give me that. You love that stuff. Tatiana's like, oh, I'll go. All right? So whatever weird stuff you're into, I don't know. But the point is, it's got to be incentivizing to you, right? Now, you could say, Lewis, it's not always got to be positive in this way. Watch this. Well, notice I said incentivizing. I could use negative reinforcement to get you to do something repeatedly, too. For instance, what if you decide not to clean your room, and your mom and dad decide to, or whatever, they come with a bucket of water and they pour it on you. Would you like that? Would you like that? Would you like that?
Good afternoon,
No.
Be your afternoon now.